Hey guys, welcome back to Starting Out Solitary Subs Week. I'm your host for this week, Matt or Raven Moonwolf. This week we'll be discussing ancestor worship. Now, I don't particularly work with my ancestors as current, although while doing inner temple work, some have shown up before me. So my uncle, for example, my dad's brother, and a few others. The main way that I work with my ancestors is through my pounamu, which is a traditional Maori carving made out of greenstone, which is a type of jade. This greenstone not only connects me to my ancestors from the dawn of time, because it represents the demigod Maui, which is one of our very first ancestors from back in the day, who used the hook to slow the sun and also to find the islands of New Zealand. When I need answers or guidance from my ancestors in particular, I usually just hold this stone in my hands and go into soul space, and it's almost like they will whisper to me what I need to do or the direction that I need to take. A few examples of when I've been lost out foraging, I would hold it and say, where do I need to go next? Or if I need an answer for something that I'm stuck on, I'll hold it and ask for that guidance to come through. As of yet, with my own voodoo hoodoo practice, I have not set up a ancestral altar. This is because being estranged from my family for many years, as many people who practice the craft may be, it can be hard to connect on that level, not knowing your family connections or people in your family line. So what I've done is I've firstly started to research who they are and ask questions of family members who I now talk to and not estranged from anymore. Once I've established this, I will then set up the altar and make offerings and so forth for those ancestors. I recently got some photos and information of my ancestors in Australia from my great uncle in Phillip Island, but until I fully am aware of which ancestors I'm working with and connect with them in a temple, it will be until then that I will set up this altar for them. Traditionally, when working with ancestors in the voodoo practice or the hoodoo practice, you would set up an altar somewhere outside of your bedroom, because it needs to be clean and somewhere where you aren't doing personal things, because you don't want to have to cover your ancestors every time you're going to sleep or whatever it may be, because your room is a personal space for yourself, so you set up another space for your ancestors. And once a week or once a day, you'll make offerings depending on what the person would like. So a particular incense or a tea or a beer or some kind of alcoholic beverage or food that they liked when they were alive. And it can be hard doing this when you don't really have that connection, and this is my stumbling block for this. So at the present moment, I connect through my ancestors through my greenstone, and until I research a bit more about my family history and who my ancestors are, then I will set up that altar and give them the offerings in accordance to what they may like. So I hope this video is helpful. It's a bit different, but yeah, hopefully someone takes something from this. Until next time, blessed be.